Right? You know? See, alright, so first and foremost, when I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. We say, Dominic, say, apostles and elders, agreements, and well, our teachers, our apostles, in truth. We say, salutations for the act, must be pushing me, wouldn't know, truth, and say, in and out. You know, considering season and season, we say, Shalom. We say, once again, we also did the fucking side. You know, one thing I'm going to go upon is how wicked this place is, right? You know, over this weekend here, for this past, like, 2 days, you know, you see over in America, how they want to, they literally want to bring the pride stuff into the schools, and they basically want to teach your children about them stuff. Yeah, you understand? So they want to remove you from teaching the child. No, nonetheless, the scripture say train the child in the way it should go. And matter of fact, you know, we go bring all the scriptures and so forth to that, right? But they also don't want the parents to speak out against it. You know, they shut down certain stuff, and certain men, you know, over the weekend, I see certain men with a so-called stature in this society, meaning that they have a fame in the society, one of them actually speak out against it, and literally he was basically getting broadcasted around the whole, and he was on news pages saying or he had hatred for the thing and so forth, for the alphabetical people and so forth, and they basically wanted to cancel them. You know, they basically wanted them to lose everything for stating this. All he said was, leave the kids alone. Now we know we live in a society where the wicked rule. And the wicked, over the times, they've been using children in many ways. You understand? Sacrificing, you know, pedophilia and all this other stuff that they use. So him coming and say, leave the children alone, is going against their agenda. It's going against their stuff. You understand? And basically, wait does he say wrong? He just said, leave the kids alone. You know? And that's to show you that they're so obsessed with the kids and so forth. And we see that. You know, there's so much information, so many things come out against the elite that be dealing with kids and so on. And what they did was they basically wanted to cancel it. Now, with that being said, I'm going to bring forth the scripture. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. It said, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. And why we want to start with this is because it's the same with us. We speak against the things that they be doing. You understand? That's why you see they be flagging our videos, they be taking our videos and try to, you know, do this and do this stuff. But at the end of the day, as the scripture says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries. It didn't say he prophesied with them, it said prophesied against them. So it's the same thing today. We prophesy against them. It's the same way we talk about the destruction that are going to come to Babylon. You know, the things that are going to come to this place. Right? So we prophesy against it. Not with it, not for it, and so forth. We prophesy against it. And anything about that, I literally see a conversation today, you know, where a man asks a woman, right? Basically, I think she has go to church wherever it is, and he's a church goer. She literally put something stating that the Bible wouldn't mention the part that a woman not supposed to be a teacher and so forth, a pastor, these things, right? She literally said that somebody come to tell she is modern times and so forth now, a woman cannot do, and she said the Bible it is what it is. You can't justify modern times with the Bible. Once the Bible said this, you can't do it, and a man come now to say, so could a gay man be a teacher? That is what he come to ask, you know? And she literally pray back and she said, well, you answer that question for yourself. Yeah. You know? You know? Mm. So this is the kind of things that they see in the society. They literally don't want to prophesy against the place. They basically want to be for the place. You know, these kind of things that we see on a daily basis, we're supposed to be against it, not for it. You understand? So what did they say we hate? The scripture said they hate them that hate thee, and to hate the things that the Lord hate. You understand? There is a thing about it. We're supposed to hate abominable acts, not love it. You know? We're supposed to speak against these things, not stay quiet. That's why I say the same thing that they did to them, we feel they're going to do unto us. They're going to criticize and chastise us much more. Basically, they want to kill us for speaking against them. Yeah. You know, we probably saying against the things that they're doing. All the agenda that they do. One of the major things, obviously, they want to speak, they want to come against us for what? For the mark. You understand? Because that's a whole thing by itself. But you're already seeing, wait till it's put in place. You're seeing how they're passing laws talking about the government saying a law talking about certain speeches. They pass a law how you can't talk a certain thing.
Yeah,
I can't. Right. and they was talking about like how the people don't speak stuff and things like that. So that's
just talking against them, agenda,
yeah.
it will be flagged now. It will be a crime.
Crime, it will be a crime. It will be considered a crime.
Speak against what them want to.
So the scripture said, they say the prophets that have been before you and before you of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil. So what we're seeing is evil stuff. That is what we're seeing. You know? And we're seeing the evils to come. So what we had to do, we had to stay quiet. No, we had to prophesy, we had to speak. And the scripture said to warn the people and we giving them warning. That's why we keep on telling them to repent, to turn back, to cease from the sin. But this wicked place, this so, you know, I go bring on the article here while we keep on going down. Just imagine in one of the states they pass a law where if your child is, you say your child come on as a boy, right? And your child literally say, well, as a girl, and you correct the child.
You're wrong, yeah.
No, you're not wrong, innit? You're wrong. Well, yes, you're wrong, but you legitimately could go to jail. The bill is for that. If you're not affirming the child, what the prophecy say? It says children shall what? Shall rule them. You know, somebody can get a
children will be the rulers or something.
You know, but
Isaiah 3,
but
12.
But nonetheless, they literally say what they will come and do is take a child and put you in jail. You know, that's the kind of what is that? That wickedness, that evil. You know, scripture says to train a child in the way you want it to go, not how they want it. And we know it's to train a child in the way the scripture says. You know, there are laws written how you're supposed to train or a child's supposed to be, how you're supposed to treat a child and so forth. You know, if a child is disobedient, there are laws for that. If a child hacking in it, there are things for that. You know, it's the same way with us, with the Lord. You know, just like our father with the child, and the Lord has chastised us.
Correction. Like I say, just like how you say that story, so what? You say they speak against many countries, you understand? And really and truly, prophets will never speak against righteousness. So that's an automatic sign that every prophet speaking against all these different places, that means that these places were righteous. You understand? It was under wicked rulership.
That's right. A majority of the time, when you see a prophet come to warn the people, there's some wickedness they're doing. The accounts that they're giving us is always some wickedness. You know?
You say you're being too good here.
Yeah.
You never some shit like that, you understand?
Yeah. Never come to say, hey, yo, they did real good in it.
Like yo, it's only 10 bullocks. We don't want to sacrifice in 15, okay? Don't go over. No, it's always because there's some wickedness to do it.
Yeah, done.
Isaiah 3 and 4 say, I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them. And the people shall be oppressed, everyone by another, and everyone by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable.
Even about that is like Esau coming against us. You understand? You realize that? Like Esau against us. But again, this is the time that we live in. You know, they come against what the honorable, the ancient, and so forth.
So have the spiritual sense and in the literal sense.
Yeah, spiritual sense and the literal sense. And we know most of the time we do the spiritual. Because again, that when your brothers mention it, talk about Esau coming against us. You understand? That's something else that? Yeah, go ahead. But again, you're seeing so much. Again, this is how they're controlling everything. How they control, how they literally setting and stuff. That's to control your whole place. So imagine when the MOTV come, we feel you don't need their order. Let's imagine the passing laws where you can't say certain things. You can't speak on certain things. You can't speak against them. You know. They literally have the way called. They literally have the media on their side, so they have the cancel culture. Once the powers are fixed, they're the AI. What people fail to realize is that they're using that AI against. They're using that AI. They're going to use that AI for benefit them. You understand? To make them the outcast. To make them look like, you know.
Yeah. If I could say, it's like how you see, like how you tell me Willie Lynch, how they used to do things on a certain way to get things in an order. They're technically following that same pattern again. They're going by that. They're going by that Make America Great Again vibration now, boy. You see them, like how they're using the Jake women first, just like they did in the past, to push it on the children, because they know when they get the next generation, that is really how he has controlled our entire environment.
Yep.
While doing things to the adults to kill them off, to kill them off faster.
People have less correction, less people to correct the youth.
You get a quick recycle.
Yeah, quick recycle, and with that, they get up. Once you get them from that age coming up, you get less resistance.
Yeah, it would be hard to take them out of that
Understand?
way when
Yeah.
they're not growing that way.
You see it hard to take away the majority of people from that.
Okay.
You understand? But at the end of the day, we know majority is going to be destroyed.
Can.
You know? A remnant is going to be saved, majority is going to be destroyed.
Can.
But nonetheless, what the brother is saying is like you can literally see it. How once they get the control, it's the brother say, you get the kids, you get the generation. And the thing about this is that the kids now they have more say than the parents. You understand?
And there's one thing about Jacob, people in general, once they have authority, they don't ever like to give it up. So it's really take a righteous spirit to really be like, hey, what is going on? Like if a man have a wife, she might be in a society that she could do whatever she wants. But you're going to take a real righteous spirit to be like, yeah, it's true, I could choose to do whatever I want, but I will still do the right thing.
Still abide, yeah.
You understand? There are very few people who would actually take those initiatives.
And let me just ask, I mean to stray a little bit from what we thinking on, but as the brother said, because it literally had a woman that she put up something with her husband, right? And just because how society, how the majority, they believe one way that a woman's supposed to rule, this or that. You think I can't remember exactly what it is she do for her husband, what it is she does do.
Yeah.
She would demand like how much years, whatever it is, and they come to scorn she and chastise she because she actually supporting she husband living and she husband, you know. Yeah, right. That is what it is, you know. That is basically what I was saying on the thing, like she too submissive and all this other stuff, you know.
So she was, I think it was a podcast or something, so I was watching and I see something like that. But it was like this one woman doing what you said, and like a set of other modern day woman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
But the church had a shame, she into conformity.
And that's the thing. And that's the same thing. Like literally, when the man mentioned, right? That's the reason why I started with Jeremiah, or the prophets. And again, it's when the prophets go speak against these things. The common man, they go and abide by whatever it is the wicked bring. You understand? But when the fella talk, remember these men is millionaires. When I say they're playing game, these millionaires. No, they don't want to lose it. But he literally say, well, he say he not apologize and he taking a stand. You understand? That opinion. I different thing like that, but it had other friends. You know, other men, like he was saying, that other men who he helped personally. You understand? Who he helped personally. Like personally give them stuff, give them money. He say he wouldn't call the name. He say, come on, mark long paragraphs and so forth. And he say, in real life, they would never say that. But on the internet, they come to go against them because they don't want to lose their platform. They don't want to lose their stuff now, man. It's like, come on, what you're saying that. They fall, you know, they think because they don't want to leave this place, they don't want to lose their stature in this place, you know. At the end of the day, the scripture say we had to lose the game.
Yeah.
And that is what we know with the men of the Lord, they lose. We don't count everything as a loss. You understand what I'm saying? We count everything as a loss. Okay, give the matter in Philippians. You know which one I want, right?
Yeah.
And 3.
All things are done, yeah.
But you could bring yours, huh? Bring yours something.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring yours first, huh?
So looking up a little bit here. Alright. The Ephesians.
As a man say, you know, I thought they had freedom of speech.
No, but I was going to bring up that because they go say, well, we have free will, but they are not freedom of speech.
Yeah.
So how they have free will, they can say what they want.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say what. Anyhow, the Ephesians 6 and 11, right? It says, put on the whole armor of power that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Cool. Start over there.
Ephesians 6:11. Put on the whole armor of power that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Stand against what?
The wiles of the devil, right?
For the wiles of?
Come on, that wiles of the devil. Right, there's the Google meaning, right? It says devious or cunning stratagems employed in manipulating or persuading someone to do what one wants.
Or to do what?
To do what one wants. So basically to do what the devil wants. The wiles of the devil.
Wiles of the devil.
Strategy using to implore the masses to do what you want.
And one of those things is what shame and tactics.
Can
You understand?
make you feel like an outcast.
That way it's a cunning. You know?
Can
Devious. Devious. That's the next big one too. You know?
Verse 12, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
The ruler of the darkness of this world. People feel to realize that man. The men, what these men who put in these laws? They say we wrestle against what? against
You just
rulers,
say,
you know.
God.
Let's read back over.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
Against principalities.
That's basically where you start off the you know what I mean, talking about the principality that they want to set in place to power a child above the parent. You understand, we wrestle against these things. And against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, and that's exactly what it is. That's exactly
Spiritual wickedness and what?
High
in
places.
as the scripture say. It says spiritual wickedness. You want to use mine? Leave you and use mine.
Your internet?
Yeah, disconnect. I didn't want to tell me about the last time. Right? Yeah, I say spiritual wickedness and what?
In high places.
It didn't say low places, because the low, they can't say nothing. It's
God,
the
you have
low,
no power.
they have no power.
God.
The low have to follow. And I said spiritual wickedness in high places because they have the power to do these things.
God,
Let people
the
fail to
power,
realize
the hand to
you
do
have no say. You just abiding by what it is they say to do. You come and tell all they have free will and this is what brainwash all is, all they think all they are that. But all they just
take away the freedom.
okay, literally. Let me show you how you're fighting against spiritual wickedness in high places, right? Esau had a test, right? When it still had segregation and all this other stuff, right? They do a test with some rats. I see how I do a video on that. Was how to incorporate everybody together and how to control them. And they do these rats for a period of time until they perfect that thing. And then they bring, what they do here, they bring it right into the world. And the man who actually do the documentary was comparing. People even realize is that the test was so perfect. What they do is that the same thing the rats was doing, it is the same thing all they're doing today. And all they just give all of that thought like if all they could do something else. You know?
God, but yeah. I hear the experiment they do with the monkey and them and the lad and him in the cage with the
Yeah, I see that.
When one go up here and pull him down, because
yeah.
if he go to try to get the spray, the rest of them,
Yeah.
or some thing like that. And that is just what it is. So as you try to do something different from the rest of them, them done what? Them implement principalities in the masses to cancel you, pull you down one time.
And I just say that it's just to show you that the scriptures do lie. Yeah, the scriptures say what? Is that it's spiritual wickedness and high places. That is why when it Salah. Yeah, principalities. Can I read it?
Yeah.
You can read it? But I didn't mean for the word principalities. But
I'll look up on next word here. I see a way you're not familiar with. Super mundane. Look at that off my power question.
Go.
Supra.
yeah.
Mundane.
So
Mundane,
everybody
yeah.
saying that. I say this is to show you that who it is we fighting against. You know, people like to believe that they don't have these men at the high places that do these things. You understand?
Yeah.
People like that because again, they believe in that it will change your whole narrative upon stuff. You understand? But at the end of the day, we lost the hide us from off from the secret council. These are the kind of men that in charge. We feel it doing. They're doing everything that abominable. You know, everything that I have a video to do right now on just the word pride, right? And so forth. How pride going before a fall. You know these things, right? And basically the wicked know what it is they're doing. You know? You feel they cannot name that thing any other name. But they name it what? They name it pride. You understand? So guys,
Could I use any other symbol? Using rainbow.
Yeah.
They're not shifting.
They know what it is, you know, they know what it is they're doing. Everything that they do is they do it against the Lord. You understand? Everything they do is like all the things the Lord said to stay away from, they're basically making it acceptable. There's a reason why when you watch majority of the place outside there, you see now house that abominable acts. It's because abominable stuff. It literally acceptable in this place.
It's the norm now.
It's the norm.
It's okay to do abominations, but it's strange to do righteousness.
And to do it and to do it to accept it and so forth. You know? Just imagine these men outside there can't even say anything against these people because they're afraid they're going to get cancelled, they're going to get shut up, they're going to get things. Just imagine they're afraid. Men bummy. Let's imagine that a man have an opinion and they say you can have your opinion on anything, but you can't have your opinion on that. This is show you that the wicked, all the wicked they rule. You understand? What's it?
In definition.
What is mean? Superman.
Super mundane.
Super mundane, transcending or superior to the physical world.
Is it in definition?
Yeah.
Yes, transcendent is superior to physical world, right?
This is super principalities is supramundane powers, often in conflict with God.
Oh, flick it what?
In conflict with God.
So, and let's read back over the script there. You done right?
Yeah.
Ephesians?
Yeah.
Ephesians 6 and 11. Put on the whole armor of power that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
Principality. So then that the principality that we in conflict with who? With the Lord.
God.
And we for the Lord. You understand? So we would wrestle with the world, with them. You know? And the same way they would be against us.
God.
You understand? Some of these laws of the past, and you feel the elites don't know what this word being teach. You feel they don't know the man by the corner, you know, speaking.
God.
There's the reason why there's the reason why sometimes they pop a video and it's randomly get taken down. You understand? I do a video on the weekend on my last strike I got on my page was me doing a series called the series was
Christian series.
no, nah. That series at the start, but I was in a series called The Wickedness of This World. The wickedness has been done in this world, right? And the last one I do, well, I stopped it now due to the fact that I wait until the strike go to start back, right? The one that I get strike for was literally bringing up information upon the Illuminati, a whole triangle, and you think about it. Where I get the information from was a news article. They literally do a whole article, a news reporter do an article on the whole thing, the setup and so forth. On the men of all the elites.
Oh, they went deep there, bro.
You understand? I upload the video and as I click back my phone, video has been banned.
Nah, I am surprised by that one. Yeah. Somebody's could do that, not nobody. But that show you how what? That they know the sign of preaching. That's why I say what? He knew that they had but a short time. He's seeing the signs playing off not only with the different things happening worldwide with the prophecies and so forth, but just the fact that we out here is a sign by itself. And you know, he's saying now, well, let me get things in order quick because things getting close.
You see, because the devil know you had but a what? A short time. Because that way say coming on like a what? Like a lion.
Can.
You understand?
Yeah, but from the time the men started coming out of issues like, hey, we're going on, like, we had to pump this up, you know, because time running out.
There's a reason why right now you see them doing the fake chariot sightings and so forth. There's a reason why they're doing the fake talking about aliens and so forth, because they know Project Blue, but it has something as somebody was saying, it's something they're trying to cover up from that go and happen. That destruction of it.
Revelation 12 and 12 it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
Having what?
Having great wrath.
He didn't say having love. He said having great wrath.
Yeah.
That is why when you go against them, the judgment that you get for going against them is harsh. The penalty is harsh. You understand? That way the Lord tell us some of us will be brought thrown in jail. You understand? Being in prison and so forth. Because the Lord know where it is going, how they're going to be in that time. You understand?
It's having great wrath because he know that he had but a short time.
You know he had about what?
A short time.
A short time.
Knowing
that he had about a short time. And that's the thing. They come along with all the stuff now. You didn't see how quick everything they do now?
Yeah, can't. Everything is just one after the next.
Well, everything. Boom,
Digital
boom,
system.
boom, boom.
Just all of a sudden, yeah, it's okay to put the brain chip thing. I was like, wait, they're taking our brain out. They're taking our time out.
Even the kids, everything they're rushing and the thing about it is that they know they have no resistance. You understand? Because the stuff that they put in place, they have no resistance. And they're already controlling the masses through what? Through the internet.
And the resistance will be matched up with force.
With force.
See, like I said, resistance is futile.
Yeah, resistance is really futile. It's futile. If you're not willing to die for your resistance, you just saying your resistance don't make sense.
Yeah.
The same thing is it's so perfect. It's so perfect with the power that they have that even if you resist them and die, it's not going to change anything. You understand? 1,000 people can resist. About a year pass, all of them disappear, nobody know where they went, and things will just continue. That's why scriptures say what they say, no man shall buy you. We can't get ourselves out of this. We be in a hole. We in a hole, we can't get ourselves out of this. The only way you can get out of this is the Lord to return and take you out there. You can't get yourself out. No matter how much you might fight against it. They're not like Terminator, where you see the rebellion coming with the guns and trying to go back in time to correct. We can't do nothing. That's the kind of power that Esau have. Philippians, right?
Yeah.
Philippians 3 or stuff from 7, right? They say, but what things were gained to me, those I count loss for Mashiach.
What verse?
The verse said, I read the next verse, but it wasn't ready. Things of that nice. Yeah, verse 6. It say,
Alright.
huh?
I read from verse 6.
Verse 6. Alright, Philippians 3 verse 6. It say, concerning zeal, I say persecuting the church, touching the righteousness which is in the law, it say blameless. But what things were gained to me, those I count loss for Mashiach.
Count what?
Loss for Mashiach.
Count loss for the Lord. You understand? Count loss for the Lord.
And
But on the next one.
they're going back to the Christian that says, if a man shall save his life, he shall lose it.
Can.
You understand? And to them that lose their life, shall save it.
Shall save it.
You understand what basically mean? Or if you really are the scripture say, the single-mindedness now, but I be single.
What did the Lord say? Yeah, they deny.
God.
Yeah, they deny everything for the Lord.
God, he said, give not yourself over to thy appetites. You can't have to stock it.
Again, denying yourself is denying your pleasures here.
God.
That's what people fail to realize. The pleasures have to be disappeared. Because once you hold on to the space, as we brought out to meet away, you can't serve two masters. You will always focus on one.
God.
And the majority of the times, your focus will always fall upon what? The wrong one.
God.
You know?
Because that's the one pertaining to the flesh.
Yeah, the one flesh. So he says, what the scripture says, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. So majority of the times they will fall toward to the flesh. You understand?
Unless the Lord armed your spirit to be able to resist it.
That's right. Brother.
It say verse 8, right? It say, yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Yahushua Mashiach, my Lord.
You didn't see the word down there?
Huh? No, not yet.
Oh, read it over.
Say, yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency.
The counting as loss to the excellency. Loss. Guys, people think to realize that things we going to lose here. We lose friends, huh? We lose friends, we lose family members. You know, men lose their wives. You know, men lose stuff, men lose the work and things for what? Just for the excellency of the Lord. But that is the loss that they wouldn't get because we are not going to gain here. Everything here is going to be what? Destroyed. They say, lay not up a treasure upon where the
Mutton that do corrupt and things break through and steal.
You understand?
I remember when I was young, I girl I like more than anybody, any other girl I was ever with. The girl tell me, they said, but leave that madness by that crazy thing.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, what's going on? Go away. Don't come back. I said, nah, this guy will go away. Don't come back. Yeah, because you always has something trying to pull you back to the world. And when you bounce up things like that, it's hard to be able to separate yourself from it. Because these things are stumbling blocks.
So, especially a woman. Especially a woman is a great stumbling block.
That might be a man who's stumbling block.
That come back to like when man was falling out. Right? And I was telling brothers, I said men using men bird to try to catch them. You understand?
Just like Esau.
You know? And that's the thing. But Esau no. Is that they want to control a woman.
God,
I like a man to the media today, you know, and I asked my wife, I said, you gotta ask your wife?
Yeah.
To do what?
I shake it.
To do what? You're a man, boy. The scripture says, show yourself as well. A man. In the time to come, the scripture say, when they mention these things shall not inherit the kingdom, it mentioned effeminate.
Can.
You understand? It mentioned effeminate. So these men effeminate outside that. These women, it's like more men than these men.
Women all over them, right, God?
Women all over them.
Like, is it the one with the homo son? The one who with this girl and she's wearing pants in the house and he's a basketballer.
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, like it said something like that.
No, but she said that he on that side.
Yeah.
He on that side of the fence because these are parties.
Yeah.
And
nobody.
that's what the parties are about to have a homo jail.
Yeah. But even in the interview, she did mention she did say in an interview, I believe, I could be wrong, where I think you put her actually, well, what she had to say what the people had saying, what the men had saying, she being the man, and she was like, yeah, well, I wear only pants.
Yeah, no, she
She's the
admitted,
boss.
she admit that, hey,
She's the boss.
she see about the bills and this and the other and thing and it. She's really the man and
She's the
son.
boss. What she says is what goes.
Yeah,
And the vibration out here today.
And that
Turning a thing is upside
so
down.
don't, you know?
See, so ye doubtless I call all things but lost for the excellency of the knowledge of Yahushua Mashiach my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things. They say and do count them but dung.
Count them as what?
Count them but dung.
Count them like shit. You know, you count the thing that the loss as shit.
Say that I may win Mashiach.
That mean what?
I might win Mashiach.
Because that is the main purpose. Where's it? Make yourself what? The Romans chapter 12 what? The 11 sacrifice. That is why you're raising up a service unto the Lord. You understand? Yeah, so you would lose things. Where that? That's not be very right? So yeah, you would lose things, but the thing that the Lord says, as I say, come, that's done. You understand? Because you have more to gain to come than thing. But some people would, they don't have that vision. Let's suppose say run the race so you can receive all the prize. You understand? Where that?
Matthew 16 and 28 say, then charge he his disciples that they should tell no man that he was Yahushua, the Mashiach. From the time forth began Yahushua to shew unto his disciples. From that time forth began Yahushua to shew unto his disciples how that he must go unto Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and chief priests and scribes and be killed and raised again on the third day. Then Peter took him and began to rebuke him, saying, Be it far from thee, Lord, this shall not be unto thee. But he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense unto me, for thou savorest not the things that be of power,
And
but
that
those
was the
that be
problem.
of men.
That was the problem.
God.
Because he wanted what he wanted. You understand? In Peter's mind, Peter didn't want that to happen to him,
God.
but as his Lord said, what? I did come not to do my own will,
God,
but my Father's will.
Right, verse 24, he said, Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it.
Okay, so that's the same thing. So what if we lose some stuff in this place?
God.
Speaking against them, that's the work that we have to do. You know? So when the MOTB come, we're going to lose more. You understand?
Can't lose all.
They're going to literally have things that we can't even do. You know? We can't even do.
You have a house, you don't have it. You have a
Yeah.
car, you don't have it.
Yeah.
You have nothing.
You understand? So what do you think? So you lose your life for him, you will gain. But you try to gain here, you're going to lose it.
Like I say, just like with the time of the Maccabees, he's still going to make similar temptations. Just like the old man who was forced to eat the abominable meat. And we tell him, just act like if you eat it, and don't worry, we go sort you out. You understand? You try to cut your deals, just like the sons and them too. They say you're going to eat it, and you will get this, and you will get that, and try to make your offers. Really and truly, it have no offer. Esau could make you one that better than the Mosai. And secondly, it have no offer he will make it that he can actually keep. Because he's an abominable man. Whatever, any agreement Esau make, it is only be for a period of time and then he is break it. Because a wicked man cannot do a just thing. You understand? And to keep your agreement is a just thing. Can't. Can't. Even though he said he might think about it like, nah, these niggas. You understand? Look at Bill Cosby. All these other Prince, all these other people that do years of work, generate hundreds of millions of dollars for them. Look at what they do to them coming down to the end. Why? Because yeah, you understand?
And anything about it, even though Prince was the stuff Prince was doing and so forth, it was wicked as hell. When you go and look up what Prince was in the background, he's actually fighting in the industry. There's a reason why he was blackball heavy. Because he was actually telling people to go more independent. So it's not to make them control it. Because remember, he went through the controlling. Yeah. He know what it is they make him do. How they had him went down. Go independent, and it's only, and I think it's like that's certain celebrities like they regret not listening to Prince after. Yeah. Because what they had us to do when they signed a record label, you know, all the,
Yeah, abominable. Yeah. Abominable.
A lot of younger artists in the industry say now, I buy most of them new artists who are signed to themselves or have their own master, so at the end of the day, nobody could control them to that brand, but they go reach them,
yeah.
they go reach them.
And eventually, like some of these artists, like some of the debts was drove up to where they were so independent as that the record label could not have them going no more. You understand? But nonetheless, there's a different story. You understand? Go ahead. Finish?
Verse 26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
What should a man? What's the profit of a man if he gain the whole world and lose his soul? And as you think, plenty of people losing their soul because they want to gain the world. You understand? They lose their essence. You understand? They lose their soul.
So I'm going to read the next part.
Yes, man. Because they so want to gain this world. They say lose their soul. You just see it back. You just see these people like you just actually. You just hear people saying now, but these people soulless because of the things they're doing.
You know what? If you never scroll through social media, when you watch the comments on
things,
you can see that they have no soul, they have no mind. You understand? They are no exactly. They're literally like they're zombified, but mentally zombified, not physically.
That's right.
You understand?
Remember Esau heavy into things like psychology and
docile.
And very and truly, well, Esau didn't create psychology for good purposes. It could be used in a good way if you use it properly, but he created all these things for wickedness. It was to understand the mind to know how to manipulate it. So whenever you see, like when they're doing trainings, like for the service, like the army, or even like certain other things, that do what? There's use psychological tactics to break your mind.
Yeah, but that's why the scriptures call them physicians of what? No value. Because with the stuff that they're doing, it really has no value, but it's of the wickedness that they want to do.
Okay.
You understand? And this art what the brother saying, the psychology and so forth, as the brother said, there's a reason why they do it, because it benefit them. There's a reason why they just set up like MK Ultra and so forth. All that psychology stuff, mind control. You know?
The Kanye. Remember before Kanye went into rehab, quote unquote rehab. They didn't know. Remember before that he was an outspoken guy. He used to come on stages and talk about.
You had following that was when he was like prank Kanye, like when we were love him.
But he had a way that he used to literally say things on his mind, like white people who created AIDS in Africa. All kind of stuff.
So when I say Bush is that wicked man.
Yeah, all kind of thing.
Good. Now you go ahead. No, I was just going to reference the same thing to Dave Chappelle, because Dave Chappelle come out on the show and he said if I don't do this, they say, we will make the people think by the time you reach home and you turn on the news, you'll be a junkie.
Yeah, that would be
Now they tell them that, they say by the time you leave here and reach home, you will be a junkie. When you look on the news, you will be considered a junkie.
That is what they did with Dave Chappelle. Because right after he they made the man look like he was on coke.
That's what they told him.
Like when he did flee to Africa to hide.
They say, oh, he lose his mind. And
Jam, you can look like he went to rage, yeah. But you see, after Kanye went to rehab, you see how he was? Man said slavery was a choice. Yes, and he and Bush was best friends after that. Trump, sorry.
So they even Kanye come out and say when he went when he went into rehab, he said he was playing with the meds on kind of thing. Yeah. Because
he wasn't addicted to anything.
Yeah, he wasn't.
So whatever meds they gave him was affecting that natural mind state.
And that should also maybe do some
some
pong in some fingers.
And at point in time, if you look Kanye going off, he did also mention that the black sausage rice. Like before he went into rehab, he mentioned that.
He was a problem. But these were psychological tactics to break him.
That was said on before. They say the wilds now, boy.
The wilds. Devious cunning
strategies that they have. You understand? That is who we fight. That the kind of people we fight against. See, the what? Why is that who? Daniel.
You
understand? Finish that.
Say, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
So what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? And we see the kind of exchange that we doing for that. You understand? You see the kind of thing that we going. Men basically give up the whole belief. You know, give up the whole
sacrifice family, man.
Give up the whole party. You understand?
Pass the chair and 35.
You understand? Breaking all this, just breaking the laws. You know, do not abominable shit. You understand? It's at this rapper. I don't know if you did see it. He's saying on Gucci Mane was watching it. About 2 weeks ago, I've seen the video. I never do a video on it, but it come back to my mind talking here, where when he signed Gucci Mane, right? He had a woman and he put the hand thing there, right? Thing he put a woman, and like he get dropped from Gucci Mane, thing. Now he transitioning into a woman.
What?
He transitioning into a woman. You understand what I'm saying?
Trans, you know?
Yeah.
He's turning into a woman.
See, basically, and here he excuse now. We don't get our money and we don't make it any way possible. So you don't care however you get the money.
Yeah.
You don't get it any way possible.
Once again.
Once you get it.
I say what the love of money.
It's the root of all evil.
Really and truly.
You say the gain will be what?
What you are given exchange
Yeah, what
for
they
is
give-
stole, right?
Because the world right there represents what the wealth and the enjoyment of life.
I will never forget that. It's this movie. I'll look watch it if I get time. The fella who works as Black Panther, right? He
T'Challa.
right. Chadwick Boseman.
Charlie.
Right?
Right, I
He
know,
act-
man,
before that stuff, before Black Panther, he acted as James Brown. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right? In James Brown, he bunks up this fella called, and he bunks up Little Richard. I don't know who Little Richard is, right?
Yeah.
You must know who's that. Little Richard used to be on Sesame Street, all kind of thing.
Yeah,
Little
yeah,
Richie, you know, whatever you call it. Right? And Little Rich, James Brown bunks up in a diner. This is before two of them get signed, right? And Little Richard was telling them in the diner, you see when the devil come, he not come out with horns.
Yeah.
You see he come out with a
Nice
contract,
suit and
come in a nice suit,
Yeah.
and a contract
Did
that
I
he
see that
sign.
movie?
You see when he sign that contract, see that is when he control you. See, telling them,
Yeah, I see that, I
he
see
say
that.
he didn't come and has no red or no horns.
Yeah, he coming with
See
no
he coming
tail.
white. You see he
Yeah.
coming
In
white.
a nice suit.
In a nice
With
suit.
contract on.
With a contract in the hand.
I'm not sure how spiritual they say, tell themselves. And even though these men know these things, they still do it.
They
Why?
still there.
We love our money.
All of them, you understand? And that is what going on there. I tell you, that what make me say, you know, I'll do this, I'll talk about it because, again, I'll speak against evil. That's what we're here for. We just saying, how you going to warn people if you're afraid to talk? You understand? You're afraid of what repercussions for what? For telling people the truth. You know how you become your enemy? I tell you what,
I
the
tell
truth.
you the truth.
You understand? And
How
that's
you
it.
know what people if
Yeah.
you do something like that?
Yeah.
And
And that's the thing, these men like literally just saying, hey, leave the children alone.
God.
You literally seen everybody hating you. You're supposed to question everybody around, you know.
Yeah.
All you say is just leave the
Hold
children
on, you
alone.
like little children? Now,
Yeah.
now you mean to
That
tell
what
me?
you really tell me?
You like little children? And you invite you into my home?
Yeah.
Nah, you're supposed to go behind them for that, right?
I see the Lord understood this. That is why that why he put certain stipulations. You see here we're going on. You have to go and tell them or else the blood going to be on your hands.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you have no choice.
That's right.
You understand? If you want to make it, this is a part of your job. Whether they like it or they don't like it.
You
They
like
say
it?
what?
Yeah, I do that.
They say the servant. You get that Matthew 10.
Yeah,
Right?
you know.
All right.
Matthew 10, I think it's around 25, 24 something. Yeah, but you say all these things I spoke unto you that you should not be offended. These things were told to us, so we will know what to expect. Yeah, that why even the we had first, right? What you telling me? He gave you certain stipulations. You say what? Say if I was to fall, you fall out too.
Yeah.
You understand? He gave you certain things to hold on to because you're supposed to prepare your mind to be able to deal with what you gotta deal with. It's not better
deal.
reverse.
You can't deal with going to deal with and deal with the losses you want to.
So, no, I'll bring that part out afterwards. After you finish that one, I'll bring out the next one.
But at least
Matthew 10, 23.
you know
Yeah,
the-
it's somewhere around around that concept.
God and
You
the
know,
disciple is not about
Yeah, around that thing.
you know the losses you want to take is for betterment. It's for the Lord. You understand? You gotta stand for the Lord.
But where you feel to start around into you?
Alright, I will start at 20. It says, for it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death.
And that's the thing you see.
Yeah?
That's the kind of thing you will see, obviously. The children will come up against it because again, you're seeing what it is these people doing for your children. They basically your children in America is like a parent. They have more say than you. You understand?
I remember saying, I think the last thing I was just running out through my mind again. That's to show you that how what you own really belongs to them. Why? Because they'll tell you can't punish your wife, you can't punish your children, which is supposed to be yours according to the law. But let your wife or your child do something wrong. They will come and take them and punish them for you. And they will do it under the guise of what? Righteousness in their eyes. Imagine your wife commit a crime. They'll break your door down, pull she out by she hair. If she resists, she will get some battle. And they'll push you behind bars. And they will say that what they did was right. But if you was to tell she what's going on, I like what you do, you can't leave home today. You abusive.
Yeah,
you misogynistic. Yeah. All kind of things they will say, but and they could do it. But and that is not their wife, that your wife. You understand what I'm trying to say?
But that is them also showing the power that they have.
Can.
Yeah, so what Esau do is just show you that there's a reason why that crack out of power. You understand? They keep on training every day the dominant. That is why they don't want the dominance to go. Yeah, so that is why they will try to uphold the kingdom here. You understand? And because of the time they see the power diminishing.
And that's why they'll never freely let it go. Mm-hmm. Why? Because they're always at liberty to do whatever wickedness they please.
You notice the things that they're doing? It's because they notice things out of the control. So that now we come back and control it now.
Trying to grasp for power,
back on that
and this, they're going to bring it back here different. So now they don't laugh and kicks. How does it say it? When they see that big white man by a door in that camouflage, looking strong as hell, he had no mercy in him.
No gains and wriggles.
He had no mercy in him.
Verse 22, it says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Shall be what?
Hated of all men for my name's sake.
And that's the next thing too, that's trying everything, is that we will be hated for his name's sake. Because why? We speaking what it is he's saying. We're not speaking what the world's saying. So they would hate us. You understand? They would hate us. These people outside are supposed to love us, matter of fact. The elect will. You know? They supposed to say it's sheep that hear his voice. But the rest will do what they will hate us just for his name. You understand?
So, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved.
He that what?
Endureth to the end shall be saved.
Always remember the word endure is something you have to go through. You don't endure and everything nice. You endure because you're going through what? Afflictions. You're going through a hard time.
You don't enjoy happiness.
Yeah.
When you endure, you know it's something painful.
I think it's suffering in patience or something like that is the meaning. To suffer in patience.
And then when you hear the word endure, it means that you have to go through something difficult. Right?
It's but when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another.
Like Matthew 10, isn't it?
Yeah, they Matthew 10, 23.
No, from around 25, 26. That is,
well, I'm going down to that.
Yeah.
It says, flee ye into another, for verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master, and the servant as his Lord.
So I think that is my characteristic of those who are of the Lord. Because the servant is supposed to be of the Lord. The children is supposed to be like the parents. The wife is supposed to be like the husband. And the husband is supposed to be like this, like Mashiach. You understand? That is where all become one. You understand? But if it is that you saying that is a servant here, but you doing your own thing, then.
But you see, as I now say all supposed to be in one order, right? And we are one man coming down. But that is what Esau coming now. They will come in and know that now we have to break that. You understand? We know we are to make the woman feel she above. And we are to make the child feel he controlling too. You understand? That would come in.
And another song goes, break every chain.
Yeah.
You break it. You're trying to break every chain.
That's why the scripture says the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Even the Micah say what they oppress a man who heritage. Because a man, this man who somewhere around the world, he even never hear about that. You tell me what a woman you want me to have a child thing? I never hear in my life. But now they are the power, so they oppress that man and wait to see him even. You know? But a child not supposed to be something to me so. You understand? But now you oppress that man so much that like that you oppress heritage.
Yeah.
You know?
It's if they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call them of his household?
And that's what we just get, because they call us evil.
Yeah,
you see when they call the Lord evil, they just call me evil.
We get how much times on the streets here. Like the last Jacob passed and asked you what? The Israelites was what? Roddy, yeah. We call we. He call we. Somebody if we say only evil, something like that you did say with you for now.
All kind of thing, all kind of wickedness
You
is
don't know
called.
what the definition of
No,
that is,
he
so-
don't know what the scripture say at all. You understand? But these is men that go to church. These is men that have no say with a freshly shaven face. They're supposed to know a man and know the truth.
Can. Not only that too, it never said the Israelites was ready, it said David was ready.
No, but if you understand what I'm saying,
No, I understand what
he
you're
come
saying
with,
and what he tried
what
to
he
say.
come with is just a normal thing that because
Yeah.
as we get over the years.
No,
You
that
understand?
was going back to say he don't even know what he talking about.
No,
he
don't.
clearly don't know what he talking about.
And you know the funny thing is, they go hear that. But then when Solomon did say, I am black but comely, you never hear them mention that though.
Yeah.
You
Solomon
gotta,
wasn't black.
they always want to go to the opposing one, the one that looked like it could contradict the truth. Good day.
I have super today. Super and I wear pants.
What do you want to
Support.
Yeah, we go. Where is that?
25.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 26. It say, fear them not therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known.
That head that shall what?
That shall not be known.
And that's the thing. Everything that head shall come to what we like.
Done.
You know? Huh? Go ahead.
It's a what I tell you in the darkness, that ye speak in light, and what ye hear in the air, that ye preach ye upon the housetops. You understand? So that goes back to the 20, verse 20, where it says, for it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. And that is why you are persecuted as the Messiah. As verse 25 says, because if the master is called Beelzebub, who's we? If they persecute him, who is we? You understand? If they do that to us, if they do that to Mashiach, Salakia, you understand? What more will they do to us? You know?
Happy Sabbath.
You're not.
Yesterday, Luke 14, I'll start from verse, Luke 14, I'll start from verse 25. They say, and there went great multitudes with him, and he turned and said unto them, if any man come to me, and hate not his father, and mother, and wife, and children, and brethren, and sisters, yea, and his own life also,
And it's what?
and his own life also.
Yeah, so technically a man can eat all of them because he could be in war in them before. But the problem was with denying himself. You understand? Well, what he had a thing to do, you didn't correct somebody, but he had a thing to do as well. Correct yourself. You
Especially
understand?
when you know you're wrong.
Yeah, especially.
Trust me, you see when you know you're wrong, you gotta correct yourself.
Ah! You find excuse, you know?
Or even worse, even if you have a stature or an image to maintain.
That's right.
That is
That's right.
even harder.
Harder.
You know, like it's a real educated person, and then somebody who telling you the correct thing is some shippity who know nothing. You understand? And you have to openly admit that, you know, it depends. Yeah, if you are proud, if you have a lot of pride,
Yeah,
you have it. Right? You say, yea, his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
Can be what?
Cannot be my disciple.
But your apostles are there telling you to find yourself. No, we know when we say find yourself, we mean find yourself for the Lord.
Okay.
But when they tell you find yourself, they're trying to tell you find yourself monetary, you know, for that gain.
Come.
The internet trying to find yourself like, hey, you're supposed to become a new creature, you find yourself, but they actually want you to be in the world. Do this, do that, and then give them the crumbs.
Yeah.
You understand?
Being as God
Yeah.
is.
But
Gain and godliness.
Remember that is always the end game for them, to get the scrums.
Yeah.
And they know you being well would not get them the scrums. So they have to keep you sick.
And as the thing is, you have to do these things that I do, you have to do to become his disciple.
Can.
You understand? So we feel how hard it is to be a disciple of the Lord. We feel with men of that stature, if them is men of stature that's saying a little thing, hey, leave your children alone, and they getting all the flat cancel thing and they would then remove the pages and then go for YouTube and all the thing.
I apologize
You know,
for the comments.
apologize, no one thing and all this thing and so forth. Imagine what they're going to tell us.
No,
Ah.
what they going to tell me?
What they
What
going
they
to
gonna do to we?
Yeah, because they didn't tell us.
Yeah, they want to.
You understand?
We are nothing.
We are not nothing. We are no platform. We are nothing. So they're not going to tell us. They just basically
What
go,
they
oh,
want
you sure about it didn't work? Go.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
You
that's
go
what
home.
we do to
You go home if you live with your parents. Son, now see when the news day.
Yeah.
I see you talking against this thing.
Remember
Correct.
we had an article on that.
Leave.
about
Pack up, you
Pack
cause
up,
trouble
yeah.
here, we know what you hear.
I think that was, I forget what they call it, but I'm trying to remember. It was something to do with like giving job owners the ability to hire or fire people based on certain credentials. I forget
yes,
what
yes,
you call
yes.
it. I forget.
It's like we talking about it like, you know how people have to do certificate of character?
Yeah.
But this one is literally like you can do it anytime.
Yeah.
If you find like the character, that's like the thing, like say
Yeah.
like a picture man, a man, like a more see a thing, and now I do like what you say, you know?
You know, like how have a credit system in a
Yeah.
society.
Yeah,
It's something
yeah.
like that, and it's just to give employers the ability to actually fire or hire people based on that.
This thing that now come out with some programming or something like that.
I forget. I had an article.
E-Verify is
No,
the name,
E-Verify
right?
is
Isn't
something.
Now you
Yeah.
verify something else.
It says in the same article, but
No, but they wanted to have that alongside that system, but
Right,
it's
that's
not
what
that.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's not that itself, but it's supposed to work in
in
conjunction
tandem
with it.
with the
Right,
E-Verify,
with
that
everything.
is the
Yeah.
article you talking about how the E-Verify and that. Just remember E-Verify got E so that, you know?
Yeah.
That is what stick now. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Verse 27. It say
You verify also do something with the chip and so on,
Yeah.
with that system, electronical
Yeah.
verification.
Yeah, correct. To make sure your information is
It's
reliable
rectified,
to
yeah.
you,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
It's verified as, alright, my name is XYZ.
Yeah,
sure,
but
right,
one
this
also
is-
verify, but also verified
Yeah,
electronically.
yeah.
Yeah.
You understand?
like all the biometrics and everything.
Yeah,
put
biometrics,
together.
yes, yes.
Both
Correct,
certain
correct.
mistakes.
I didn't get to send all the video, but as we right there talk about see the video with China, or they bring all the farm scanner.
I think so.
But what man was saying is that the scan in their hand, the palm, right? And they get all the stuff. But man was saying it, some people are saying a video, somebody do say, you see, you don't need no chip on the thing, and somebody come back and tell them like, I was watching a video that tell them, no, that's something you put in your hand to scan.
Oh, in your
Yeah, so
fingers.
in your fingers. You're not seeing it. You're not seeing it like thing, but in your palm.
Yeah,
It's
but-
something to do like with your palm, like something you
Yeah.
insert in here.
And that makes sense
it's got
because
it.
they were saying that they wanted to make the CHIP in conjunction with biometrics. So it's like a double standard of verification to make sure that the CHIP you have going along with the actual
thing,
individual
yep.
itself. Yeah.
And
So,
I think that way also is like what the man was saying. Say even though you're saying it's not that, it's something that I have here, which will obviously lead down to something greater. You know?
even if they mightn't have it in your hand right now and just practicing the biometrics alone, they want to use both of them in conjunction with each other at some point.
Again, a perfect. They want to make what a perfect system. You understand?
Say verse 27, right? It say, and whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after
Hey,
me.
a cross again. When they say bear a cross, you bear a burdens. You understand? You're not talking about bearing a rosary. It will never speak about bearing a rosary. You understand? If a man kill you with a knife, you're not going and want him wear the knife on his neck. You understand? It's basic common sense. You understand? They say bear a cross, when you look at the word cross, and it go back to like your burdens, your afflictions, and so forth. The trials, what going on now? You know what I mean?
They wouldn't want to do that because why? Because just putting a cross on your neck so much easier, you know?
And shine it to the vampire. this place really needs to be taken.
And I said the power of Jesus compels
Yeah,
you.
yeah. You do like the one from Castlevania, what you say? When you pass out, tell him, you're in the house of the Lord.
Yeah.
You see, the Lord doesn't dwell here.
God, no, God is not in this place. It said, whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple.
Can I do what?
Cannot be my disciple.
So if you bear a cross and do things, you can never be a disciple of your pastor, tell you everything going on, be a sweet. Go go through a nice life when the Lord gonna come. You understand? That is not how it is work. And that is not how it's written. You basically have to go through trials, tribulation. The scripture said in order to enter the kingdom of heaven, we have to go through
Much tribulation
much
shall ye enter the
tribulation.
kingdom.
To enter the kingdom, so with tribulation, if you're going to go through. What niceness you going to feel your face?
Tribulation by
You understand?
itself is a hard thing. Much tribulation
Sure.
is what.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Much tribulation?
Much tribulation.
It's a tribulation, no?
No, that's tribulation. No
It's
affliction.
much tribulation,
Much
you know?
tribulation.
And-
One after.
And this after that, when you read, you never hear a perfect setting for a man that worship the Lord.
Okay.
You understand? Especially when you need the rulership of heathens.
Of our opposing
You know,
doctrine then. Opposing principality.
Opposing principality.
Even when he wasn't under. If you look at the past, they say all things written aforetime, written for our learning. If you look at all the men of the past, all of them went through some shit. Even Abraham, he went through some shit. Yeah, all of them went through some shit to some extent. Some
Abraham.
worse than the rest.
So yeah, some less worse.
Jacob, all of them went through some shit. Because that is just a part of it. You know, it's not just a comfortable life, USA life. You had to go through something.
Because why? Again, you go back to what I opened with. You're speaking against them. You're not speaking with them. You're not going to agree with them. You understand? That's the thing. You speak against them.
You see, the next really point
put
I
up
reach
a prophet, two men pull up in front of any city. Yeah, this place is going to fall. How you want to use that king?
Just so?
Just so.
I know get people who need to go for.
Yeah,
I know going back.
so obviously they will be happy, you know?
I know get my promotion.
Yeah.
I know take out a house
But
and mortgage.
I know take out a me even get my first pay with me go and fall. Me even fly out, I never see here yet. Yeah, well, you know, you ain't got time for that, you know.
There's so much things I still want to do.
Vex, yeah. Them vex.
Your point here I want to reach. You see, for which of you intending to build a tower, sit it not down first and counted the cost.
Put it on first of all.
Counted the cost.
Come to the course. Understand?
You say whether he have sufficient to finish it. Right? You say, verse 29, you say, less happily, after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him. And we see that happen. The men fall out and what? Men are the accident, so you eating them thing again now?
Yeah.
You understand?
See,
Lining up?
He actually say, see what I used to about doing them things? You see when I say he's talking, kind of mocking.
Yeah.
You understand?
And that what put the Lord to open shame. Because
Come
they
like-
represented the Lord.
You can say, come like a chastised, come like a crucified
Again.
Messiah over again.
Can.
You read the crucified Messiah over again? Or you know the things the Lord went through? Come on.
The Lord say what they say.
Why he coming back in the glory, you know, because how he went through, you know.
There he say, I ain't come back out, man.
Yeah.
And this
Come
one,
back
only
in the
carry this
glory.
body. This one come back here, but only carry that one.
Yeah.
You understand?
For real.
Yeah, it said begin to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish.
This man was what?
This man began to build and was not able to finish. So it's an
Start.
open shame now.
He start by had no foundation. You understand? There you see, I don't know the foundation he's building upon. You know, and no weight is he doing and so forth. Straight it is.
And that way that is going with them. They just build, but it is really wrong foundation. Okay, so if you say what to build your house upon a rock. They just build on different things.
On sand.